Hi everyone, welcome. Got the sun. Oh, I love the sun. It's setting right now in Sedona, so amazing. And I'm just noticing my little cut on my shoulder. It was healing, but then I had to go find my kitty or like grab him, and he didn't want to be grabbed from outside, so I picked him up and he like reopened my cut. So silly. So I am Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and I'm here with our collective oracle reading, and it's been a while. We're in autumn now, almost, and I say almost because it's like next week, like a week and a half. And it's my favorite holiday season, favorite. So I'm hoping it is for you either way. If you are somewhere in like where you receive autumn here in the Northern Hemisphere, in the US, it would be New England. So wherever you are, if you're getting that amazing magic, you're awesome. You're lucky. So the sun keeps messing with me. I love the sun. I'm obsessed with the sun, actually. It started with the moon, then moved to the sun. So, like autumn, right? We moved to Sedona like almost 4 years ago, and I do miss autumn. It's my favorite season. I love seeing the autumn leaves, all the colors, especially like the Halloween decor, which they don't do as much here in Sedona, but we do, because hello, it's Halloween. Gotta do that shit. So I'm here with our collective oracle reading. I'm using the Lemurian, can't say it, Lemurian Starseed Oracle deck, and so here's the awesome, like, it reminds me of Hawaii. Love it. And we're going into our collective oracle reading. It's next week we have the Pisces full moon and autumn equinox on the weekend, so just like several days after the full moon. But right, so we're feeling that full moon energy soon, and we'll feel it especially the day before, day of, day after. And then we're going to go into our autumn equinox, and that's when nature balances itself out. Light and dark are equal. Only 2 times a year, spring and autumn equinoxes. And that's right, that's like a huge reminder for us to know that maybe we don't find balance all year long, but we can find it sometimes. Right? And we have to, we sit there and we try to seek it out, but we just allow that balance to occur within you whenever it happens, and allow those imbalances to occur too. Because that's okay. We're not always going to be perfectly balanced, and neither is nature. But either way, technically, we are balanced, and technically nature is, because where we might be more light in one area will be more dark in another, so there's balance there. But now, like, right, everyone gets to experience a little balance. So so Pisces, right, full moon, and then Mabon is coming. But now, right, let's just see where you're at now. We're out of Mercury retrograde. We're almost or completely out of that shadow of Mercury retrograde too, which is awesome, right? It helps us because we're heading into shadow season, and it's really, there's a lot of communication that has to happen, especially within. So can you communicate with yourself honestly and allow yourself to really truly share what's within your heart to yourself, let alone someone else? So I know it's hard. It's hard to be honest with yourself, but that's the thing. That's what shadow work comes up with. This whole, like, can I be honest with myself and look and reflect at that stuff that I don't want to see, even though, yeah, it's a part of me. So yeah, I need to reconcile it, integrate it, and then see what parts need to go, what part needs to evolve, and how can I like balance my light and my shadow. So that's what this season's all about. So for this month, next month, a little bit into November as well, let's see what we can do. Let's see how much we can really honor our true authentic self. So collective oracle reading here, we have our first card, which is A sixth card, love in numerology, right? Love as above, so below. It's like the ultimate duality balance, which is funny because, right, autumn equinox coming is all about balance. So stepping stones is the card, and little words for you. Take the next step. Let go of the old paradigm. Yeah. So we're in the in-between when we're trying to, right, in the balance of light and dark as we're approaching, right? We're in the in-between, and it's about releasing. Here in the autumn equinox that's coming next week, it's about honoring what's been harvested from spring to summer now, right? We're pulling the fully blossomed apples from the trees, etc. All the blossoms. What are you harvesting? What are you harvesting within? What are you grateful for? What has come to full fruition for your manifestations? And what can you release? That's a part of autumn and shadow work. What can you release? What is done? What negative shit have you said to yourself in your head? What negative shit has been experienced outwardly? And what can you say, okay, I see that. I see that it's actually something energetically within me somehow, whether I'm judging it, whether I am it and I don't see that I am it. What is that? And then release it. What pattern keeps playing over and over and over and over again in your life? Time to let it go. But first, look at it. Say, okay, what can I learn from this? What part of it is in me? And what part of it is truly either the collective shadow or someone else's? Is this something that's happening with someone else and you're like, ooh, is that mine? But really, we should never really take responsibility for someone else's shadow work. It's for them to do. You don't do their work. You do your work. You have your own stuff, which is more than enough to deal with. So what part of you can you release? What part can you let go of the old paradigm? What parts are you seeing that you're like, all right, I'm so done with that. I'm not going to allow that to be in my energetic sphere. Like, what's in your sphere? Is it good? Is it not so good? We allow so much in our lives, even when we surround ourselves energetically with protection. It will come in if we're allowing it in, if we're not facing it, if we're meant to see it, if we're meant to do work with it. So what's coming in for release? Let it go. Like, look at it, see what your lesson is, and say, okay, now I can really reconcile this and integrate it so I can come to a better balance within me. What can you let go? So the next card is a 1, right? 1 in numerology is the beginning. Like in tarot, it's the Fool card, or it's the 0 in tarot. But but I'm thinking of the Fool card for a reason. So it's just that new beginnings start. It's the blue ray card in this deck. The blue ray being, and the small words are direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. So, right, with the autumn equinox coming at us, right, in full force soon, but we're feeling that energy, just like with the full moon, we're feeling it coming. Where night and day are equal, we find the in-between. We come to liminal space where it's way more powerful when we're in the in-between. The bridge between dimensions says, okay, let's look at that. Let's see, what can we bridge between two people, between relationships, between what we're reconciling within ourselves, a challenge, a problem, and between the solution. What can we finally allow this blue ray being who's coming in to help, and the angels, because they're coming in strong. What can we allow them and ask them for their assistance? We have to do our own work, but can we have some assistance? They'll usher in and they'll allow the messages to be clearer, stronger, more powerful. And then they'll also assist us. What do we need to do or not do? What do we need to say or not say? What do we need to do with regard to ourselves, our inner work? Channel, journey, go into meditation, then journal. Allow yourself to really look at everything, integrate. And this bridge is coming in to help us. So take that help, allow yourselves to really look at this. Like, look at the card, this beautiful Merkaba, right? Metatron's cube is there. We have the information within us, the cells within our being, the light codes, frequencies, vibrations. We can ask that they be activated now. Any dormant codes, activate now, and allow us to really transcend the challenges within us, but also like heal. Send the healing to others that we might have wronged, because we're all doing it. We're doing the good and the not so good. We're the good guy and the bad guy in someone's life. So allow yourselves to really just be authentic. Really see what's within and allow that light to shine forward. Heal, right? Call in the guides, the angels, God, Goddess, the divine. Allow them to usher in and help us. The last card in this deck that I pulled is the 9 card. 9 is completion. It's all set. We're done with this cycle, right? And guess what, right? Angelic ones are coming in, just like I mentioned before. So the angelic ones are coming in, and the little words say, divine healing is upon you. Divine grace and divine guidance. So as we call them in, they come in, they help. They are really trying to show you there is a way to do this peacefully, gracefully. And allow yourselves to be vulnerable. Allow yourselves to ask for help when you need it. Because there are so many out there that are like, you want my help? Okay, I'll do it. And that means human and angel alike. So the angels come in. We have free will. So they won't come in unless it's deemed necessary. It's an emergent situation unless we ask. So ask, and they come in just like God, Goddess, the divine. The source creator that created us ushers in when we call and ask for help. Even my own daughter was saying how she asked for help, and then there it was, this amazing way to receive help. I'm not going to share the story, but her keeping her privacy. But guess what? We ask for help and we receive it. It might not be in the way we like all the time, but guess what? It's what we need. So let's see what comes in and say, all right, I see this. I'm going to see how it can actually assist me. Make me see, right? In this shadow work kind of season with autumn, make me see what I need to see, process what I need to process, integrate what I can, do what I can, apologize to who I need to apologize, and yes, huge in this list, forgive who I need to forgive. That means forgiving others, and that means forgiving yourself for anything you've done. Honor it as a part of your path and say, all right, I see I did this and it wasn't in alignment with my true soul's light. Now I need to apologize, reconcile it, or someone else did something and wronged you. So honor it as a sacred experience and say, all right, I need to see this. I need to tell them they wronged me if they did, honor my boundaries and express what my boundaries are, and then say, I forgive you. I don't like what you did. It fucking sucks, but guess what? I forgive you, and I will not allow that in my life again, but I see what happened, and I see the lesson within me, and I'm going to honor that, and then allow yourselves to either come into a better friendship, relationship, or part ways, and maybe that was the only reason they were in your lives, to show you this lesson, and that's okay. And you move on and you move into a higher level of a relationship, whether it's friendship, partnership, whatever it is. So angelic beings are coming to help. And the final card is from the Super Attractor. I forget their full name. Let me see. Super Attractor deck. That's what it's called. I was right. All right. So it comes in. It's so awesome. Little words before I show you the visual. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well. When I'm aligned in the moment. So this card is so cool. I know maybe it's kind of backwards too. I'm not sure. But that is a powerful affirmation, because you're honoring this new balance in you. You're honoring what's happening now. and allowing yourself to be in this present now moment, which, by the way, probably is pretty freaking phenomenal. But sometimes we're so not in the present moment. We're worrying about the past, worrying about the future. We have to forgive ourselves for the past. We have to stop worrying about the future. It hasn't happened. What you worry about creates more worry. So we don't want to create what we're worrying about. We want to create something fan-freaking-tastic. So get in the present moment, get in peace, get in grace, get in alignment with light and love and happiness and joy and upliftment. And that's what you will create instead of worrying, right? So let's create more things that you can be grateful for, more joy, more love, more light. And I hope you have an amazing autumn equinox and full moon coming at ya. And if you have any questions ever, let me know. If you want a session, let me know. maggiesbliss.com. I'll talk to you guys soon. And Munay, blessed be.